Hey y'all, welcome back to Dad's Backyard Blueprint. Today we're going to be talking about what you see behind me, the fence. I'll be showing you some of the building process and anything I left out, like the posts. I didn't get much footage of the posts going in and being set, so I'll talk about that briefly as well. So we're going to start out with a little bit of building the panels, and then it'll kick into high gear with the rest of the building process as we go. So a lot of progress has been made so far. We've set these posts and we've attached the 2x4s to it, just a couple screws, and then I started on the horizontal panels, and they go pretty quick once you get the first ones in. And luckily this lined up really nicely with the little short metal fence here, but that screw to connect it went right in, so I'm not going to see that from my side, so I don't really care, but it's pretty secure. So we're going to keep going, putting on more panels until we get to about 6 feet, and then we've got the 2x4s are 8 feet high, and they'll be cut to size once the top panels, oh, there's Kita, once the 1x4s go on the top. So let's keep cranking it out and see where we get today. Just doing some work while the kid sleeps, so a little nap time work. Got my baby monitor and my extra battery right there, good to go. So we're setting up this panel here, and I'm not trying to leave a whole big gap, but we do need something for some expansion and contraction of the wood. So I got a little shim here, and I'll put them on both sides before I screw this thing in, but got a way to keep this panel in place. If you got some clamps, just slap those guys on there. It'll keep it in place while you're drilling in the board, so there's no movement when the first screw goes in. After that first screw, it's all downhill from there. Let's go. And of course, never forget your level. I want this thing to be nice and level, clean. So every time we put on a board, just slap this guy on top, double check that everything's good, and then now I can put in those screws. Easy breeze. So for each post along this fence, we used an 8-foot steel postmaster. Now this was really good for attaching these two 2x4s. These were 8-foot 2x4s onto there. Just a couple screws needed there. And then the 1x8x6s all drill in to the 2x4 and not the postmaster. Then on the other side of these panels is our post cover board. That is just another one of these 1x8x6s. Now up here we have our 1x4x6s that also attach on to the 2x4. Each one cut to size to make sure that they were flush with the 2x4. Now for setting all these posts, I didn't do them all at once, since I only had a couple hours a day to do it, seeing as I am a stay-at-home parent. So kind of set a couple at a time, but I highly recommend when setting posts, especially in a straight line, using string line. Really important, pretty accurate. It's not perfect, but it's as straight as it's gonna get, seeing as this stretch of fence is about 100 feet. All right, I'm a little closer to the camera now because, you know, in the process of filming, I dropped my phone and, you know, mic broke and everything. So if you got to the end of this video, thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, build this channel, and we'll see you next time.